An essay about Alzheimer's disease has secured a science writing prize for a University of Otago student. Nikita Potemkin was awarded the prize by the Otago Medical School Research Society, and he joins us to talk about his work. Good evening.
Thank you.
Now, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What was your essay about?
So the object of the competition was to describe my research in a way that is accessible to people without a background in science. As such, I talked about the background of Alzheimer's disease, the difficulties that we face in treating it, and the work that my research is doing to potentially, help in that regard.
Why did you choose that topic?
Well, Alzheimer's is as we know, a horrendous condition. It actually affects over 150,000 New Zealanders and costs the New Zealand taxpayer over $1 billion a year. As such, it's definitely something that needs to be further investigated, and we need to find cures for it and potential treatments to try and lessen not only the financial but the emotional burden on the patients and their families.
Is that the focus of your study at university?
Yes. So I'm looking in particular at the role of zinc in the molecular and cellular processes that underlie Alzheimer's disease. So a number of the proteins that are involved in Alzheimer's disease interact with zinc in some way. So I'm looking to see how zinc modulates both the helpful and the harmful effects of those proteins.
How are you hoping to make a difference?
Well, there are actually no currently available treatments that are effective against Alzheimer's disease. And that leads to the great financial and emotional burden that these patients suffer. So there is a great collaboration between the anatomy departments, the biochemistry department, and the psychology department here at Otago Uni, who are all working together on one potential treatment, although it's far from complete. I'm hoping that my research will help to fine-tune their efforts and potentially open some more doors for investigating the role of metal ions in Alzheimer's disease.
What's challenging about studying Alzheimer's?
Quite a lot, actually. It's a very complex condition. The problem currently is that a lot of the research that has been done on it is based on a few cases that have a genetic basis, whereas most commonly the cases of Alzheimer's disease don't have a genetic component. So unfortunately, a lot of the treatments that have been developed based on those cases just haven't been effective at all. So really the struggle is trying to get back to basics and really try and understand the molecular processes that undergo, that are important in the disease.
How do you plan to approach the next phase of your study?
So I've spent the last 6 or 7 months trying to develop a cellular model for Alzheimer's disease. And so my next step is to investigate how zinc can alter the toxicity of some of these proteins, and potentially how it can change the protective effects of some other ones. So really, zinc is kind of an important but very underlooked player in this game.
Do you think we'll see a breakthrough in this disease, in this lifetime, your lifetime?
I certainly hope so, and there's a very good possibility that we will. There are a number of fantastic teams working around the world, a lot of great researchers looking into the disease, and I'm fairly confident that we might get somewhere relatively soon.
Has this award encouraged you to write more?
Certainly it has, yeah. It's good to see some validation for the work that you're doing. Science can sometimes be a rather thankless task. But yeah, I think I'm certainly even looking at potentially a career in science communication.
Oh, wonderful. Neuroscience student Nikita Potemkin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.